Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go play fake with Hurts. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 9.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. A tight end in motion now. Option play, they give it to Barkley. Has the 1st and more inside the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if his ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for second down. They kick the running back in motion. Second down, Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own 37-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On second down, Williams. That finds Kmet downfield. He's brought down at the end of a nearly 30-yard game. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. To throw is Williams. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Jalen Carter. And that makes it 2nd and very long.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Williams to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. First and goal, Swift. And with a leap, he's across. Touchdown Bears. DeAndre Swift from 8 yards out. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Eagles nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 45 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him to the 33. C.J. Edwards. And it's going to be a long way to go now for these guys on second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. After the sack, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Will muster a little down to the 30. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long for him here. Over the middle and complete to Goddard. And he's brought down. So even with the nice gain there, partner, dug themselves quite a hole that they haven't gotten out of yet. It's fourth down.
But it brings up fourth down.
A minute 58 to play. We have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Thomas on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. First play of the drive, a run by Swift. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense in the hurry up here.
Andrew Makuba on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. A big hit down the right side. 41 yards. Look at how long he held off that defense before they finally got a hand on him, and they hauled him down.
Breaking out of tackles, sure, that's nice, but avoiding defenders altogether, that's even nicer and easier on the body, and you know his teammates love that breakaway threat.
And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Nolan Smith. And that means they are back to 10 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 28.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. Touchdown, Chicago! Santos now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Hurts looking to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Hurts to throw. He's got Smith again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Hurts. Right back to Smith they go. He's going to be forced out there. Play game's about 7. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams set to pass. Brings it in. And there it is. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland from 11 yards out. Santos now for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And the lead now up to 18 points.
Bears 21, Eagles 3. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Hurts setting up to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. That's taken at the 15. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did! They got that one back! Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. 3rd quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They go to Barkley again. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? That's taking the lessons learned from your last defeat, that negative play, and putting it right into practice and fixing it. And this time, well, they get that push, they get that surge, and they get a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing here hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This one finds Goddard. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Only 1 yard on that last completion. 9 still to go on third down. Going to be 12 yards in the end on that keeper. Good work by the QB. First down coming up.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved with the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for a chunk run.
Back to throw, Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Looking quickly here.
First and goal.
Hurts might have found an opportunity. He's changing the play. From the red zone now. Got his man in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert capping a 7-play scoring drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And we've got ourselves an 11-point game.
Eagles 10.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. We've set it downs from the 37. A give, right side for Swift. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Going run again with Swift. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
A 3-yard loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, Williams. Pass brought in by Burton. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Here's Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Press the button. I went deaf on him.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Andrew Makuba makes the play.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts. Hauled in by Cutter, left side. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Buying some time right. And he's going to be brought down back at the 34-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Need something big. It's 3rd and long. Hurts now from the gun. And what a call on that 3rd and 19 as they find a way to get the first before the tackle's made. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 29 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Pass. Complete to Devontae Smith. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. Putting a receiver in motion. Hurts on 1st down. And this time they forced the incompletion. Defense was ready after he got him on that last snap. Now it's 2nd down.
You look up at that scoreboard, and it's obvious. You still need a touchdown and a field goal. So to me, you got to kick it right here. I can't let any more of this game clock go. I know I need a field goal and a touchdown. Go get 3 right now.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 17. It's Hurts once again. It's a screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here.
Eagles.
Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Bears 21, Eagles 16.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did! They got that one back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So the Bears come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With